At dinner, my dad pointed at me and said, "Yeah, he pays the bills, but he'll always be the dumb one without a degree." My sister snorted. My mom just sipped her wine. I'd bought them that house, paid off their debt, gave them everything. That night, I opened my laptop and started pulling every plug one by one. We were halfway through dinner when my dad pointed his fork at me, laughter dancing in his eyes. "Yeah, he pays the bills, but he'll always be the dumb one without a degree." My sister, Kara, snorted into her wine. Mom didn't say a word, just took another sip, eyes glued to the chandelier I bought. I stared at my plate. The steak I'd paid for, on the table I'd bought, in the house I'd given them, and in that moment it hit me. They weren't grateful, not even close. They were comfortable, entitled, cruel. That night I opened my laptop and started pulling the plugs. My name's Ryan. I'm 33, no degree. Never had the chance. Dropped out at 19 when Dad got laid off and Kara needed tuition. I took 3 jobs, built a small business from scratch. Tech support turned web dev turned agency. 10 years later, I was making more than all of them combined. So I paid it forward, cleared their credit card debt, paid off the house, bought Mom a car, helped Kara through med school, never asked for thanks, but I never expected mockery. That dinner wasn't a one-off. It was the latest in a pattern. At my own birthday party last year, Mom said, "At least Kara made something of herself." Dad once told me, "You're lucky the internet made room for people like you." I laughed it off. Told myself love is service. That they were old school, but that night, with their wine glasses full and their gratitude empty, something inside me snapped. I logged into my accounts, and I started taking it back. First, I stopped paying the mortgage. They never checked. Never even asked when it was last covered. Then the insurance policies, car, health, home. I stopped renewing. I watched the reminders pile up in their mailbox, watched Dad grumble about incompetent billing. I smiled to myself. Then came Kara's student loan buffer, the monthly $400 I sent to help just until she stabilized. Gone. She texted once. "Hey, something glitched with the payment?" I left it on red. Here's the part that still stings. Last year, Mom asked me to draft a will for her and Dad, not for legal help. They just wanted me to pay the $900 lawyer fee. In the draft, everything went to Kara. Everything. The house, the car, the remaining savings. I was mentioned once. Ryan, if he's still around, can take the TV. They hadn't even noticed I read it. Now? I had no intention of ever signing it. In March, the water shut off, then the lights, then the mortgage company called. They'd missed 3 months of payment. I got a call from Dad. "What the hell's going on? Did you cancel something?" I told him, "You're right, Dad. I'm just the dumb one. You guys are smart. Figure it out." He screamed at me. Mom took the phone and said, "Don't punish us just because you feel small." I hung up. 2 weeks later, Kara showed up at my apartment. No apology. Just, "What are you trying to prove?" I looked her in the eyes. "I'm proving that I'm not an ATM." She rolled her eyes. "So this is about ego." "No," I said, "it's about boundaries. Something none of you learned." She left angry, and I felt lighter. In April, I got an email from the bank. Foreclosure proceedings had begun. They had 60 days. The house I paid off, refinanced under Dad's name, as a gift. They never bothered to learn how the paperwork worked. They assumed I'd fix it if anything went wrong. This time I didn't. They called, screamed, cried. "You're ruining us. You're abandoning your family. We raised you." I answered once. "No, you used me. You don't raise someone just to gut them for parts. In May, they stood outside my door. No knock this time, just voices. Dad. You think money makes you powerful? Mom. We're still your parents. Kara. You'll die alone. I opened the door halfway, looked at them, disheveled, tired, desperate, and I said, I spent 10 years saving you from the consequences of your own decisions. I gave you everything. You laughed in my face. I paused. You didn't raise me. Life did. You just happened to be nearby. Then I closed the door. It's June now. The house is gone. They moved into a rental an hour away. Kara works night shifts at a local clinic. Dad's back doing part-time labor. Mom's taken to passive-aggressively posting Bible verses online. And me, I sleep better than I ever have. I'm buying a small cabin up north. Starting fresh, alone but whole, because I've learned something. Kindness is only powerful when paired with self-respect. They taught me that by accident. And if anyone ever asks why I cut off my family, I'll just say, because even generosity has a breaking point. If this story made your chest ache, like, share, or subscribe. Not for me. For everyone who learned too late, being the provider doesn't mean being the punching bag.